McDonald's Big Mac. It's more than just another hamburger. There are 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions on a sesame seed bun. 7 great ingredients working together to make one great taste.
2 all-beef patties,
2 all-beef patties on a special bun.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles.
2 all-beef patties,
2 all-beef
special
patties.
sauce.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, onions, lettuce. Damn it.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, cheese, lettuce, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Action.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, onions, pickles, on a sesame bun.
On the sesame seed bun.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
That's my favorite.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, pickles, onions, cheese on a sesame seed bun. I think that's right.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun.
Hey guys, welcome back to Chef HD. You might have guessed it, but today we're talking about the Big Mac. And here she is. So normally when I'm making a hamburger, it's not only about the beef for me. It's about the toppings, the crunchy vegetables, the cheeses, the sauces. Nowadays you can basically build your burger out of anything. But back in 1967, there was one burger that stood above the rest, and that's this bad boy right here. All right, so we're gonna break this thing down layer by layer. For the bread, we got our classic double cut sesame bun. First layer is the patty, first patty, special sauce, lettuce, and pickles. And on the second layer, we got another patty with the cheese, special sauce, lettuce, and onions. Le Big Mac. So this got me thinking, what's the story behind this iconic burger? So to find out more, we're gonna travel to where it was first assembled in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let's go. All right, y'all. Your fat boy is going to the Big Mac Museum in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm excited because I'm fat. So the burger was created by a man named James Delegati and made its debut in one of his locations on April 22nd, 1967. So the story goes, he created the burger when he realized his customers, which were mostly made up of steel workers back then, that the single patty burgers weren't filling them up. So out of basic need as a restaurant owner to keep his customers happy, he got to working on the famous burger that we all enjoy today. And the rest is history. All right, so I just came to the McDonald's Big Mac Museum, and I go up to the door. It says the dining room is closed. How whack is that? All right, so we're here, but we can't go inside and check out the Big Mac Museum. I'm very disappointed. But at least we're here, you know? Maybe we'll come back one day, maybe not. I'm gonna post some pictures of the inside from what I can find online for you guys to see how excited I was. I wanted to buy a little Ronald McDonald figurine, but that's not gonna happen today. All right, so I'm gonna eat my Big Mac, and yeah, sorry. All right, so let's take a bite of this bad boy. It's good. I mean, it's a Big Mac. It's good. Classic. Tastes like New York. Tastes like a Big Mac. All right, guys, so we're back in New York, we're back in the studio, and yes, overall a pretty disappointing trip other than getting to visit the beautiful city of Pittsburgh. But there was really nothing to do, man. It was like a ghost town, unfortunately. The museum was closed, no football, no baseball, and I'm not a hockey fan. And to top it off, there wasn't much of a food scene going on either, other than their famous sandwich, the Pittsburgh, which was just a disappointment. It's a terrible sandwich, guys. I'm sorry if any one of you out there is from Pittsburgh, but awful sandwich. I just wanted to wave the terrible towel around. But really though, what a beautiful city, and I just wish I was there when the Steelers were in town. It would have been nice to catch a game too. Definitely a reason to go back. Anyways, we're back in the studio. We're gonna recreate the Big Mac. We're gonna start with the buns, and we're gonna use the same milk bun recipe that we used from my chicken sandwich episode. If you haven't checked out that episode, there's a link up top. Then after the buns, we're gonna move on to grinding our own meat. We're using premium choice chuck tails. They have the perfect amount of fat content. All right, so we start by proofing the yeast. Then we make our flour paste. Then we go ahead and throw everything into the stand mixer. Let that go for about 10 minutes in the stand mixer until your dough has got a nice smooth consistency. Let the dough rest for about an hour or until doubled. Then portion out the dough balls to about 10 ounces each and proof them again for about 30 minutes. Then we get our egg wash together. Generously coat each bun. Add some sesame seeds. You can go as heavy or as light as you want here. And then we put them into the oven at 400 degrees until golden brown. Alright, while the buns are still hot, take a little softened butter and just generously coat the top of the buns. When you're grinding meat, you want everything to stay as cold as possible. Alright, so we want to cut these into little chunks. Look at the marbling on that bad boy, huh? That's some good stuff right there. It's gonna be a juicy burger. Boom. 3.6 that one. That's not bad though. We want it around 3.5 to 4 ounces each. Boom. We just want to form that patty to the shape of our bun, right? I mean, most of you guys probably made hamburgers by yourself, so I mean, this is it. That's it. Just like that. Boom. All right. And just continue the process. Press one hand on the side like that and just flatten it with the other hand. So I used a little parchment paper and oil to help speed up this process a little bit. Alright, so there we go, guys. Burgers formed nice. Alright, so for the sauce, we start with our pickles, chop them up real fine. It's a mayo base, so we start with that. We add a little bit of French's mustard. And for the sweet, we add some ketchup. And we throw in our spice blend, a little smoked paprika, some powdered garlic, and some powdered onion. Mix that up real nice and season to taste. I think it came out pretty good. Alright, this is pretty self-explanatory. I should have used a bread knife. But just split it as best as you can in three. Look at that. We add a little bit of butter to the skillet, really hot skillet. Just place your bread down, move it around. You don't want this burnt, so take your time, control the temperature, and this really adds a nice texture to the burger. Okay, so for the meat, turn the temperature up on your skillet. You want it smoking, as you can see. Give it a nice even press down with the spatula. Don't go too crazy, you just want a nice even sear, just like that. We season the patty with a little bit of salt and pepper. Chop up your lettuce and your onions and slice your pickles, and then we're on to the next step. Hey guys, don't forget to check out our website, chefhd.tv. Get some of these cool t-shirts, support the site. We appreciate it, thank you so much. Alright, so we got our buns toasted, we got our pickles, we got our special sauce, we got our onions, our lettuce, our cheese, our burgers. Let's get these things assembled. I'm excited. We're gonna make Mr. Delegati very proud right now. Okay, so for the first layer, I messed up a bit. I should have put the lettuce on the bottom, but we started with the sauce, the onions, put the lettuce down here as well, the burger on top of the lettuce, and then the cheese. I like the lettuce to catch some of that juice from the burger as well with the dressing. So for the next layer, sauce again, pickles, beef. I did a second layer of cheese. I like American cheese. It's up to you though. And lettuce as well. I would have put the lettuce underneath the burger again here, but it worked out with the sauce there. Here's some B-roll of the finished product. Alright guys, let's see how we did. This thing looks amazing, by the way. If you guys try this project out, let me know how it comes out, please. But this thing looks great. Oh my god, so juicy. Alright, let's get the stance going, right? Wow. Alright. I think we did, Mr. Delegati. Very proud with this one. Let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments down below. I had an awesome time with this episode. So if you like the channel, if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe down below. Give me a thumbs up. Click the notifications. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Peace. So Richie, why do you love the Big Mac so much?
So it's a funny thing going on. Every time everybody goes to McDonald's and asking me what they can get for me, and there's no question I'm getting that Big Mac. So growing up in Hungary, we didn't have McDonald's until I think the first McDonald's opened in Budapest 1988. So we only see McDonald's and Coca-Cola from movies and the TV. And when the first McDonald's opened, my school actually went to a field trip. And then all the kids went to the McDonald's, and it was only five different sandwiches you could choose. It was either cheeseburger, hamburger, double cheeseburger, double hamburger, and Big Mac. So you know, when a young kid like me, 12 years old, goes into McDonald's and sees the pictures, see the Big Mac, the first thing I had to order is Big Mac. So I didn't order one, I ordered actually two. Eat one over there and then bring one home and eat it, of course, after a few hours cold. So every time I have a Big Mac, or every time I even see a Big Mac, it brings me back to that time when I was 12 years old and the first time I actually tasted Big Mac and had a Big Mac with French fries and a Coke. It was just fantastic. So every time I go, there is no question what I'm eating a Big Mac. Good?